You're gonna take 1 box of elbow macaroni, and that just goes all the way around.
Velveeta, huh?
Velveeta, yep. It's 2 cups of heavy cream.
And yet you're lifting it.
Such a bad joke. All right, just pour that right on top. I know this looks weird, guys,
Yes.
but you just have to trust me. We're also gonna add some milk. This is about 2 cups of milk. You don't need to boil your pasta. We are gonna be baking it in the oven. When I take this out of the oven, you are gonna be shocked at how perfect it comes out.
Wow. All right.
Now we're gonna add 1/2 cup of water.
All right.
And I suppose if you wanted to make this healthier, you could use the reduced fat Velveeta. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. You definitely have to add some seasoning. And you know what else we need?
I have no idea.
What other seasonings would you put on it, guys? Let me know in the comments, because I read them all. So you just tell me what seasonings you put on your mac and cheese. We're gonna add a little bit of paprika. That reminds me, we're almost out of paprika.
Okay.
Did you know that paprika is just crushed up peppers?
I had no idea what paprika was.
Isn't that cool? All right, now we need some butter. Some butter, please. It's on the top shelf.
Butter, that's in the fridge. I can get that for you. There you go. Butter right there. All right, cool.
Thank you. Now you can see we've already sliced it. And we're just gonna take all these slices and just layer them around, just like that. Now, while this bakes in the oven, it's gonna cook the pasta, and then once it comes out, we're gonna just stir it, and it's gonna be a gorgeous, cheesy delicacy.
Wow. You think that big block of cheese is gonna melt?
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's gonna work. I know it.
Oh, I don't think it'll work.
Listen, trust me on this. I saw this online. You know that you have to believe everything you see online, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna test it out, find out for ourselves today.
Okay.
And that's it for the main ingredients, but we want this to be extra cheesy. So we're gonna add
Extra cheesy.
We're gonna add a little bit of mozzarella and a little bit of cheddar.
All
But
right.
like I said, use whatever cheese you like. If you want to use Monterey Jack,
Except nacho cheese.
no nacho cheese.
Because it's nachos. Nacho cheese.
Okay, that's it. No more jokes for you. You've hit your cap.
That was funny though, wasn't it? Nacho
I'll give you
cheese.
that. So we're sprinkling the mozzarella around,
Okay.
and now we're gonna top that with our cheddar as well. What's your favorite kind of cheese? Now, I don't think it gets any better than the Velveeta. For sure, the Velveeta is definitely the best.
Very
one.
spankable. Velveeta is spankable.
It really is, isn't it?
Uh-huh. It's got that jiggle.
But tell me where you're from in the comments, because I love to hear from you. I read every comment. I try to reply to as many as I can.
She does. I do not.
You're
I-
hearing from me on these.
Yeah, I don't really care where you're from. It was a joke.
And that joke is gonna get edited out.
Guess who's here? Puppy.
All right. You want a piece of cheese? Okay, sit, stay. I didn't say go yet. Oh, you're making me look bad. All right, I think it's time to put this in the oven. We have added all the ingredients. Let me know if I missed anything. What would you put in your mac and cheese? This gets baked for 30 minutes. I cannot wait to see how this turns out. It's kind of heavy. This is gonna be a good one.
Exciting.
Okay, our baked mac and cheese is ready. It smells so good. Oh, I can't wait to see. Oh, it's very heavy. Oof. There we go.
Look at that.
Now, I think I may have baked it a little too long, but we're about to see. Now, this was our big block of Velveeta. Whoa.
So basically, you gotta mix it up a little
Yep,
bit
look
right
at that.
now.
This is what you do. You just mix it up. Oh man, this looks good. Even better than I thought it was gonna be. But you just take your spatula or tongs and just mix it up. Oh my gosh, this is like a big pile of cheese heaven. I mean, look at this. This does not get any better.
This could feed an army.
Yeah, we definitely, y'all, I'm gonna be packing some of this up and sending it to y'all, so just put your address, I'm just kidding, don't do that. I think this is worth taste testing though. Now normally I let it cool just a little bit so I don't burn my mouth, but I'm gonna be brave and we're just gonna taste test this one right now. Look at that,
All right, scoop
beautiful.
some into a bowl or something.
Look at
Let's
that,
do
beautiful. Here we go.
Give me that bowl. I'll hold on to that.
Okay,
You scoop
should
some
I use
in
the
there.
tongs? And then I'm gonna use my spoon.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good. That cheese just looks perfect. All right, taste test time. This was a success.
Well, you haven't tried it yet.
All right, let's see. Now, the real question is, did the pasta bake? Is it fully cooked? You bet it is. This is the best macaroni and cheese I've ever made. You have to try this. This was definitely a win.
It was a big block of Velveeta.
Here, try it.
It looks so good.
Just like that. Dark chocolate cake mix. You're gonna use about 2/3 of this box, and we're just gonna prepare it. All right, we're gonna add a couple drops of black food coloring. And we're gonna just layer it on the bottom of our bundt cake pan. We're gonna use probably about half of that. All right, now you're gonna take some white cake and you're gonna dump half of the mix into one bowl and save the other half for the next one. And we're just preparing this according to the instructions. It is half of the box. 2 eggs. Mix that up. We're gonna take some orange food coloring now. We'll put the remainder of our white cake mix in that bowl. Purple food coloring. We're gonna take our orange and you're gonna try to keep it close to the inside. There you go, just like that. Just keep going around. Try to avoid the outside so we can keep that black. Now I'm gonna take the purple, do just like I did with the orange. Now the best part comes at the end when we cut this in half and you see these cool designs. Because it really almost makes like a spooky face-like shape. Okay, now we're gonna go back in with our black because we really want the outside to be black. So here we go. Try to get that around the edges. All right. Go back with some more orange right over the top. Hugging the center.
Looks good.
And then a bit more purple, and then we're gonna top it off with the rest of the black. All right, and now we start with the outside edge. Make sure that that's black all the way around. Perfect. And then you just continue to cover the whole bottom with the rest of the black. So the colors on the inside end up being a nice surprise. This is gonna be a fun one. I can't wait to see when we cut it open. All right, that looks good. The last thing we're gonna do is take these fun sprinkles. They're all the same colors we just used, and they're just gonna cover, which will end up being the bottom of the cake. Isn't that pretty?
That looks
A little
great.
bit of a surprise of what's to come. All right, now we take that and place it in the oven. Oh, this makes me nervous. Don't drop it. You don't want to mix it too. As you pour it in there, don't mix the layers, just let them sit as they fall. There we go. That was a close one. All right. So we've got our marble cake baking in the oven, and we're just cooking that according to the cake box instructions. And we're gonna use some of this white frosting. We're gonna make this purple and orange to layer over the top of the cake. Before we do that, I'm gonna show you a really cool hack. This is how you can really quickly ice a cake. You see how it starts like this, where it's kind of thick? Well, watch this, this will impress you. You can leave the top off a little bit, put that in the microwave. About 30 seconds to a minute. And then when it comes out, it's gonna be liquid form and we're gonna be able to add our food coloring and it will pour perfectly. All right, it's ready. Check this out. It's been in there for just under a minute. Now look at that. How cool is that? You see that it's liquid now? And that's gonna make it really easy for us to add our food coloring. We're gonna use the same orange and purple that we just used. And now we stir, and hopefully it gives us just the perfect color.
Looks good.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. Did you know you could do that? Isn't that an easy little hack?
Yep.
Gosh, it looks so good. I cannot wait to cut a slice. Look at, you already get a little preview of the colors. Look at that.
Wow.
And you can see all the sprinkles, but the best part comes whenever we flip it over and cut it in half. So,
all right, let's do it.
Moment of truth.
Now this should look all black, right?
Yeah, we should see all black on the outside. You might see a few pieces of the color, but for the most part, you're gonna see black. Here we go.
All right.
Look at it, look at it. Oh my goodness. Cool!
Oh, look at that.
Look at that, it's hot.
Look at that.
Doesn't that look cool? All right, now we're gonna take our icing. Remember the purple icing?
Yep.
Just pour it over it, just like that. Pretty.
Cool.
All right, now we're gonna try some orange. I love this. This is so pretty. Look at that. My gosh, this is so pretty.
Look at
It's
that.
even better than I thought, but I'm not done yet. We have some icing sprinkles.
Ooh,
Which
okay.
should I start with?
Either one.
All right, now I'm excited because we're gonna cut it in half in just a second. Sprinkles, and then we cut it in half. All right, purple. Oh my gosh, this is one of the prettiest cakes I think I've ever made. I love this.
Look at that.
Oh my
That
gosh,
looks
this is
great.
beautiful. I almost don't even want to, it's like a work of art, but it's time to cut it. We need to see the inside. Hold that for me, please.
Okay.
All right, right here?
Yeah, sure. Cut it, cut it.
All right. Now, we should see some beautiful colors that almost look like a spooky face.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Moment of truth. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh, this is great. Look at how cool that is. Look at that. This is a beautiful Halloween cake. I love the colors, and what we got there is chocolate and vanilla. Tastes delicious. Looks so pretty.